Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Vivid Baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also, you mention no print is necessary for link down in the description. Box for 1, Travis Bazzana, 1 of 5. Blake Mitchell, 3 of 4. Chris Cortez, 5 of 8. Keter Montero, 7 of 7. Eric Batoni, 7 of 9. Boston Bateman, 4 of 4. And Jesus Mate, 5 of 7. RJ Cope, 3 of 6. PJ Morlando, 1 of 5. Kyle Teal, 9 of 9. Ava Arquette, 1 of 1. 1 of 1 printing plate for Brady Ebel. Kevin McGonigal, 7 of 7. And Roman Anthony, 3 of 7. Better safe late than hurt early, true. Jacob Wilson, 4 of 8. Ethan Salas, 3 of 6. PJ Morlando, 1 of 3. Ethan Anderson, 6 of 9. Roderick Arias, 1 of 7. Caleb Durbin, 9 of 9. And Jonathan Santucci, dual auto, 7 of 7. NASCAR break is next. You are in the right spot. Victor Scott, the second, 4 of 4. Bobby Baseball, 7 of 7. Nick Kurtz, 4 of 6. Daniel Espanio, 2 of 5. Brooks Lee, 7 of 8. Pretty plate 1 of 1 for Caden Dana, and 1 of 1. Quad auto, Lou Piniella, Joe Torre, Joe Girardi, and Aaron Boone. Boom. That's a nice one. Getting a lot of head shakes behind me, but that's a nice one. Great for the better team in New York. Steve Monster Milam, 4 of 5. Gavin Gravok, 5 of 9. Christian Scott, 4 of 10. Kellen Lindsay, 8 of 10. Alejandro Rosario, 1 of 2. Hagen Smith, 1 of 10. And Matt Shaw, Jefferson Rojas, and Moises Ballesteros, 7 of 7. from the lesser team of New York. That's Chicago. Lesser team of Chicago. Actually, I don't know if there's much lesser than the White Sox. Mark McGwire, 7/7. Caden Bodine, or Bodine, 1/1. Jonathan Santucci, 1/7. Dylan Dreiling, 2/6. Logan Evans, 1/2. Braylon Payne, 3/10. And Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt, 1/10. The better team in Chicago. That one works. Fernando Tatis, 1/9. Cam Connerella, 3/4. Colt Emerson, 6/10. Santiago Suarez, 2/9. Gary Sheffield, 4/9. Eddie Reinders, 3/10. And Emmanuel Rodriguez, 4/6. Box number 8. Juan Gonzalez, 9/10. Tyler Bremner, 8/9. Henry Lane, 5/10. Thatcher Hurd, 1/1. Miguel Blaze, 1/4. Cam Kojal, 2/4. And Christian Campbell, 3/3. Box number 9. Nolan Ryan, 7/10. Dean Moss, 3/3. Gavin Turley, 3/8. David Matoma, 8/8. Printing plate, 1/1. Walker Yanek. Steve Monster Milam, 1/6. And Samuel Basallo. Bright and shiny, 6/10. And finally, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Carter Johnson, 4/4. Liam Peterson, 6/6. Jefferson Rojas, 2/9. Lazaro Montez, 4/8. Luke Shaw, 6/9. Blake Burke, 7/8. And Jace Laviolette to close us out, 5/10. And that will do it for baseball, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. Basallo's been in every break that he has. Pretty consistent with the Basallos. Gonna go ahead and get a hit recap going, then we'll take care of the randoms, of which we've got 3 of those bad boys. If you're looking for 2024 NT NASCAR, you're in the right spot. Just a little bit early, or maybe we're a little bit late. One of the two. Travis Bazzana, Blake Mitchell, Chris Cortez, Peter Montero, Eric Petoni, Boston Bateman, Jesus Made, RJ Cope, PJ Morlando, Kyle Teal, Ava Arquette, Brady Ebel, Kevin McGonigal, Roman Anthony, Jacob Wilson, Ethan Salas, PJ Morlando, Ethan Anderson, Roderick Arias, Caleb Durbin, Victor Scott, Bobby Baseball, Nick Kurtz, Daniel Espanio, Brooks Lee, Caden Dana, Steve Monster Milam, Gavin Gravak, Christian Scott, Kellen Lindsay, Alejandro Rosario, Hagen Smith, Mark McGwire, Caden Bodine, Jonathan Santucci, Dylan Dreiling, Logan Evans, Braylon Payne, Frank Thomas, Fernando Tatis, Cam Connerella, Colt Emerson, Santiago Suarez, Gary Sheffield, Eddie Reinders, Emmanuel Rodriguez, Juan Gonzalez, Tyler Bremner, Henry Lane, Thatcher Hurd, Miguel Blaze, Cam Kojal, Kristen Scott, Nolan Ryan, Dean Moss, Gavin Turley, David Matelma. Ready to play 1 of 1 for Walker Yanek, Steve Monster Milam, and Samuel Basalo. Carter Johnson, Liam Peterson, Jefferson Rojas, Lazaro Montez, Luke Kashaw, Blake Burke, and Jay Slaviolette. And going to random.org, dual auto, Jonah Tong and Jonathan Santucci. Triple auto, Matt Shaw, Jefferson Rojas, and Moises Ballesteros. And quad auto, 1 of 1, Lou Piniella, Joe Torre, Joe Girardi, and Aaron Boone. Alright, we're going to get random.org set up real quick and get these bad boys to the rightful homes. Then we're on to NT NASCAR, followed by Pro Set Metal Football in a few minutes as well. To random.org we go. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice. Gotta be 3 or higher to be valid for us. Gotta go 8 times on the random. Starting off with Jonah Tong and Jonathan Santucci. That is 7 times. Final roll. That'll be Jonathan Santucci taking it home. Congratulations. Next up is the triple auto of Matt Shaw, Jefferson Rojas, and Moises Ballesteros. That is 7 times. Final roll. Jefferson Rojas coming out on top. Congratulations. And finally, Lou Piniella, Joe Torre, Joe Girardi, and Aaron Boone. Bones? Boone. There we go. That is 7 times. Final roll. Aaron Boone coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, that is it for baseball. We are on to NT NASCAR here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. Catch you guys back here in a minute.